Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another installation of the Den Battle Royale. This evening we have a couple of exciting games. We've got Mr. Linx versus Mr. Rapture Age, and then we have Smarty Guy. I'm not sure what his opponent is, but it'll be a little bit later on. Jorgen, I'm getting a little bit of feedback from your mic actually. I can hear him in the background. But yeah, I am joined by none other than Mr. Deserto, Mr. Jorgen. Welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. This is going to be an epic game. I'll try to solve the issues with the sound.
Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit of my voice feeding back through your mic, so not sure that. Can everyone hear? Everybody okay, hopefully. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Very excited to get started. The maps are currently being picked, so I will switch over to those shortly, and we'll start this. There'll be a few minutes delay here and there as we prepare. This is a live game, of course, so there'll be a slight delay as we switch over. But let's have a look at these lovely map picks. Hello, Pride. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your Arabia practice went well earlier. I know you were grinding, I believe, the Spirit of the Universe, right? So I'm interested to see what you've got cooking. Zoom in a bit here. How you doing? You got. It looks like it's solved.
Yeah, I manually adjusted my input sensitivity. It might have been too much for my computer to actually try to help me.
Well, glad it was fun, Pride, and sorry to hear you didn't get the result you wanted, but you know, you're on a warpath of improvement, brother. So I'm sure you'll keep marching forward. Well, look, Mr. Jorgen, the maps have been picked, and I think Mr. Linx will be very happy with that admin pick. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he is ecstatic right now.
So for those of you who don't know, Linx has just had a 6-man coaching team running through a Scandinavia map. So he should be very excited to see that in the pool. He bans Crater Lake, Pacific Islands banned. We have a lowland pick from Linx. Again, a very Arabia standard map. So Scandinavia and lowland, we will see how these play out. And welcome to Rapture Age, picking Mediterranean up here. So Linx, he's perhaps more of a closed player. He prefers his arena games rather than his open games. But saying that, so does Mr. Rapture. Mr. Rapture is a team game player, prefers his arena games, absolutely dominates me in arena every time we play. The way I read Mediterranean, it's essentially a closed map, if you think about it, with the water control there. I think this is a very interesting set of maps, and yeah, I'm excited. Should we move over to the Sibs, Mr. Jorgen?
Yeah, let's see what they got.
Okay, so unsurprisingly, Jorgen, Linx does pick up the Japanese pick. I wonder which map we'll be seeing that on. And goes for Slabs. Slabs, I think, are very reliable civ. To me, they're the new Franks of the game. Lots of great choices. And I think on Lowland in particular, they'll be very good. Now, Japanese, I have a feeling he'll use on Scandinavia. But to be honest, looking at these civs, that might be the best pick for Mediterranean. What do you think, Jorgen?
Well, it was not too lucky when it came to the water cities. It's the Japanese only. Chinese, honestly, is not as strong on water. They've been nerfed a bit too much from the developers, to be honest. And look at Rapture, Dravidians, and Malians.
Yeah. It's you know what's interesting? I really hope, because Linx has just been coached on the power of towers. If I was him, I'd be thinking, okay, I know towers strong. I'll go towers, Koreans on Scandinavia. I'll save Japanese for Mediterranean, but I'm really worried he's going to pick Japanese on Scandinavia here. But yeah, welcome to Rapture Druidians. That's Mediterranean all day.
I just think that if he goes Japanese, he has a real chance of actually winning. Also, it's a bit of a mental game. If he takes 2-1, honestly, I think he should play strong as civs now and just hope for the best on the other maps.
Yeah.
Well, because Mediterranean, Franks works. You can lose water with Franks, and also Slavs work since you have that extremely good farming bonus.
Yeah. I think we're going to see Dravidians picked up here for Mediterranean. I think we're going to see Saracens played on Scandinavia potentially. Although again, as we've said before, Saracens are a great water civ, but Malians as well, very viable. Cumans on lowland, super effective. Hindustani is another great civ. These civs look unfair for Rapture Age now, and I think Linx is got on the rough end of the draw here.
Yeah, but getting the Franks, you can never go wrong with the Franks.
Have you seen Linx play?
to be totally honest, people are underestimating what he can do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Although Rapture, he knows the strength of the Franks. He's played against them enough on Arena, that's for sure.
Yeah. I prefer Rapture Civs here. He's got a lot more options. I think if anything, as you said, having the Franks in the pool at least limits Linx's options, right? He knows those civs. He can pick maybe will come to him. There's no curveballs. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a very interesting game. I like Rapture's civs more. I think he's got an advantage on water with these picks. But as you say, there's only one real water map here. So hopefully we'll see those first two maps go smoothly for Linx. But it looks like the lobby is up. So let's have a look here, and then I will switch scene. I sent you the lobby code, Jürgen, so hopefully you can see that.
Thank you, sir. Pop up and capture each.
The power of towers. Sounds like something that Jürgen would write in one of his political fan fictions.
Oh. Well, we have the drafts. Civs. Malians versus Koreans.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that though, because it means he's picking Japanese or Mediterranean, as we said. I'm actually very glad he kind of did that.
Yeah.
But
I think you're correct that it's a better choice than what I would have done. Again, Linx is higher elo than me. Hopefully, we will see him succeed. Unfortunately, Koreans have so many weaknesses that I kind of want to cry to.
Yes, I mean, Malian's matchup is rough here. I'm gonna pause at 20 seconds. Let me know when you're there.
I'm good to go. I'm caught up live.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Play. Oh, you're caught up live. Okay. Actually, I'm not caught up live yet. So we'll pause again when. We're catching live, we'll equalize, I guess, won't we?
Yeah, we will equalize very soon.
Let me just sort my sound out. Can everyone hear Jürgen okay, sound-wise? Hopefully he's loud enough. Let me know if not. But yeah, Koreans, Malians, yeah, I mean, I think here, objectively, the way Rapture wants to play this game is he wants to wall up, he wants a nice boom, he wants a smooth transition, thank you Emma for confirming, into Castle Age. I think he'll put Bishop behind, and yeah, I mean, he's got his pathway from a Civ perspective is much, much smoother into the late game. Linx, I think, based on the coaching he's just had from the 12 or so people who gave it to him, hopefully he utilises those towers here. Yeah, which way do you think this game's going to go? Do you think we're going to see that feudal tower push, castle tower push, or do you think we're both going to see a boomy game here, Mr. Jürgen?
I think he will push the towers. Going Koreans, he needs to just simply do something with it. Koreans late game. Not gonna lie, I think that had he gone Japanese here, the chance of a win would have been so much higher.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the map position in Welcome to Rapture Age, depending on where he walls, all of his resources are in range of towers behind woodlands. You can tower the front gold, tower the side gold, you can tower the stone comfortably, the stone and gold on the side. It's very hard for him to find some safe resources here against this Korean player. And he will need to think very carefully about how he walls this map. If you look, he's already going for a house behind. Obviously, that's going to move to the dock afterwards. But his map, from a Korean's perspective, looking very, very juicy. Meanwhile, on the other side, Linx has a decent map. He's got a safe gold relatively at the back if he puts those walls down correctly. His stone is very easily walled nicely too. And the rest of his resources are actually pretty safe. And from a wall perspective, his walls are looking much, much nicer as he also moves forward with his villager to house and drop a dock. So he's following the coaching advice, Jürgen, which is good to see.
I'm really happy to see him do this well. Just a little worried that the execution, that the tournament nerves doesn't get to him. But it looks good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he listened to the advice on the sheep into boar, so he's got more villages optimizing the food income from the boar. He's really taking this training on board, which he's just had, which is super great to see. Sometimes after being coached on a map, it's really hard to kind of deploy that immediately in a game, but so far so good. 5 on wood as he's executing the perfect build order into fishing ships. Both players here looking fairly neck and neck as far as this build order is concerned, and both players looking to put out fishing ships any second now. Linx isn't queuing a fishing ship.
Little Raptor is slightly earlier to...
And Linx isn't queuing a fishing ship. He's got the wood in the bank, but he's not queuing a fishing ship. So the dock's been placed down, and it's idle with enough wood in the bank. And that is a little bit unfortunate, but there he is. He's queued it.
Okay.
Perfect. He's gonna be a fishing ship behind.
This is the issue. Say he's doing a build order. He's not trained too much on. So easy to make small.
Villager without loom captured by the scout at the back. It looks like unless he's going to get quick wall here, this is one dead vill. And that is devastating early on. Very costly. Hopefully he realizes that this villager on the backside. Mr. Linx, come on, you've seen the scout wherever he is. Look out. Okay, he tries to quick wall in and he gets it off. Okay.
Yep.
Better safe than sorry. Sending another villager out though to immediately replace that house. I'm not sure that's the safest move. I'd personally send 2 to not risk it, but nevertheless, the scout's moving off now, and it should have these walls up no problem. So, -1 vill. Puts him behind by 2. His fishing ships are already behind. These little advantages are going to stack up. But if you look at the resource collected, Mr. Jorgen, Linx is still 100 up.
Again, the Malians have a lot of bonuses, but it's mostly longer lasting gold. Koreans get a lot for free, but it's not a strong ecosystem. Not gonna lie. It's not what I would have chosen. I still have a bad feeling about this safe choice.
Me too. If anything, though, Linx is going to get to feudal age faster. He's not moved anything to stone. So we'll see on the ClickUp if he redirects some of his villages. He's being very inefficient with the sheep into the TC and the boar here. He should be immediately moving 5 more to wood, 3 to stone if he wants those towers out. But he's really focusing on that under TC. So maybe he's thinking fast castle potentially with this particular build order.
Linx doing a decent walling. Not gonna lie, kind of like his walls. They will secure most of his resources. But again, the time. He's running out of time. He's first up. Okay. I take it back.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. What second are you on? Because I'm on 9:31.
9:34.
Okay, so we're on the same thing.
We should be exactly.
I just want to make sure. Yeah. But yeah, he's moved over to wood. That wall is horrible. No, that is a horrible wall. And he hasn't taken any of his deer, from what I've seen, which is going to put him massively far behind going into Castle Age. Whereas WelcomeToRapture, he's milled his deer. He's going to have a much faster castle time off the back of that. 4 fishing ships out for both players, which is they should probably sit at. That wall, though, on this side, after the war lessons being given, not the best.
Oh, well.
And there's a hole. Do you think there's a hole in that top left corner next to the left of the gold?
Yes.
Yeah, I think...
I think he didn't have the wood when he...
Yeah, and here's the problem. The deer haven't been lured, there's no food under the TC, and his Castle Age time is going to be miles behind WelcomeToRapture Age here, and that is going to be enough, realistically, to cost him in this game.
Now he's going for the tower resources.
Yeah, it's just a bit too slow. There's going to be a Castle Age up with rams to push out the towers before he's even clicked a castle. Or gotten his first tower up. We should see Castle Age very smoothly with the market blacksmith transition from WelcomeToRapture Age here. Really showing the solidity of his build order here. This has been perfectly executed. No idle time whatsoever. This is a man who knows how to get to Castle Age at a reasonable time. We're going to see a sub 13-minute click probably.
Although, there is still kind of a window here, but then Linx needs to push.
There's no food income. You know, he's relying on fishing ship and 2 shore villages. He's finally milling the deer, but he's milled his own deer out of his base. And really, he's just cost himself castle time. as Castle Age is clicked by Welcome to Rapture. So any hope of a Korean tower push being effective, out the window.
Yep. And now it would even be a decent castle build with the Korean war wagons.
Kajason, I will be applying for Red Bull sponsorship. Yeah, I mean, the odds are now stacked against Linx as the Malian economy leads will click in. The gold income is better. Linx, you know, is going to put some towers up in Feudal Age, but his castle time is nowhere near. He's got nothing on gold, Jorgen. At the 30-minute 30 mark, the cardinal sin of this low Castle Age.
It was this tournament nerves I was talking about, and also choosing a civilization is played absolutely not at all.
Yeah. He wants the towers. He's finally putting gold down. The gold is over a minute late, and by the time Castle Age hits, I'll be surprised if Linx has even clicked, honestly, the way this is going. He just does not have the food income. There's no transition to farms. There's no food eco. Even if he gets Castle Age, what does he build into? He's killing deers outside of his base, and now there's villagers, look, Jorgen, are moving out through the gates to get the village, to get the deer. This is really a bit shambolic at the moment. Overcommitment to fish as well at the back, potentially, but at least it's giving him some food. Yeah.
Well, okay, I to be honest, I don't mind those dots. He is, after all, totally out of luck when it comes to...
Look at the idle time on those deer villages, though. He finally deletes the wall after sending them back into the corner. But yeah, again, these small mistakes are adding up as Welcome to Rapture hits Castle Age at a very comfortable time with the solid eco behind. I'm sure we'll see a wood upgrade into a second TC almost immediately here. Unless, yep, there we go, second TC. As Welcome to Rapture, playing a comfortable boom game.
Again, as if there is no feudal aggression in this. If you give a boomer player that kind of opportunity,
Yep.
honestly,
Completely right.
kind of dead.
I told him that before the game as well, that Welcome to Rapture Age will get up faster than you, and he will outboom you unless you pressure him. And he's going to lose a villager to wolves on the left-hand side. Look at that, Jorgen. The sneak villager from Welcome to Rapture caught out. He will not be docking that. So at least Linx has been given one lifeline here by not having the sneak dock in his face. So the wolves have officially done more aggression to Welcome to Rapture, equalising the villager count, than Mr. Linx has done himself, which is a very lucky break for him, honestly, as he finally starts adding farm eco behind this without horse collar, Jorgen. Without horse collar.
Okay, we need to show Linx. There are some updates that tells him if he has his equal.
I did get that, yeah, that upgrade, by the way, that little mod. Very nice, very good recommendation.
Again, the most valued player in Linx's army right now is the two wolves. One unfortunately lost his life against the villager, but the second one did a good job.
Now look at the fish inefficiency over there. Linx needs to redock down the side. It just really feels like his head's not in this game.
And he's still open. He's not re-walled his base. He's not house walling behind. If this goes well, then Rapture.
Yeah, Rapture
He
just
must make a super mistake right now.
Yeah, Rapture happy to play. I mean, Linx is still in this game, right? He's not far behind. Rapture has not done any damage to Linx either. His fish are untouched. He has way more fish out on the map than Rapture Age. The second TC is going to pump out villagers. The villager lead is going to build. He will place on a third TC, and this is Welcome to Rapture's gameplay. He's turned Scandinavia into a closed map, and he knows he can outboom this person here. And look, here we go, Jorgen, top right-hand side. The second dot goes down. Almost losing another villager by the looks of it. Yeah, Emma caught that as well. You can see he's low HP, so almost suffered the same fate.
Yep.
But that dot comes down. Linx has not scouted it. He's not put a defensive fire ship out. He knows that's what he needs to do. And if he loses those fish, this is a very dangerous position to be in for him.
Then it's over. The eco lead for Linx is still there, but the efficiency on those fishing ships, it's not good enough.
Okay. I don't know, but that TC is not the best, not the worst, but at least he's putting a second TC up. Yeah, here we go, Jorgen, the first fire ship is out. I mean, Linx has a 3 dock advantage here, right? So, theoretically, all he needs to do is build a couple of fires, and that's fine. But if he loses too many of these fish, he is in trouble.
He needs to react in time. And will he? I don't think so.
He hasn't seen it yet. He's running his fishing ships into the fire galley. He has not He has Q3. He's Q3 fire guns.
Yep. One is already.
But you know, again, Linx is, you know, he's responding to pressure. But look, he's putting a castle at home defensively, and that castle does pretty much nothing.
Nothing. Okay, I love his second TC. That third TC. Not gonna lie, that's a good TC.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. But that castle age, you know, he knows this player is trying to outboom him, and he puts the castle at home. You know, he's given up scouting. There's no information coming in for him. He's focused on the water now. He's losing fishing ships.
Fish, no.
And Welcome to Rapture has gotten so much value off these fire ships. 4 fish kills on one, and about to be 2 on the other. Yeah, I mean, Welcome to Rapture has done enough. Doesn't overcommit to it. 2 more on Cuba. Behind this. But the defensive castle, you know, we won't see any wagons coming out of it. Okay, there we go. Wagons in production. Yeah. Welcome to Rapture again, just happy to boom behind this. Look at the booming go. Already farm product, 32 farms out, 3 TCs, villagers pumping out of all TCs, 64 bills coming out, more in queue. And this is what I warned Linx about. The Welcome to Rapture Age will outboom you if you let him, and there's just no pressure whatsoever coming out from Linx.
Again, this is a player you can't let boom.
No. He knows that. You know, even the 2 war wagons, get them out, get them scouting, find information, but stone walls coming in, house walls coming in. Welcome to Rapture Age is turning this map into his map. He likes playing arena. How do you do that? You turn your map into arena, you boom comfortably, and you take the win in the Imperial Age, which will be coming in very, very shortly for him.
Scandinavia is basically a beautiful arena with links.
You know, I'll tell you a conversation I was having with Welcome to Rapture. We were playing in the tournament, and I asked him if he wanted to join the Den Battle Royale. And he said he wasn't a fan of the map pool because he doesn't like the open maps. But then he said about an hour later, you know what? I can turn Scandinavia into a closed map. I'm going to join your tournament. And I think we are seeing that coming into fruition right here. The words from the man himself.
He has done a good job prepping for this tournament. He is 100% sure he can at least take 1 point every single set.
And you know what's even crazier, right? So this man is booming. He's got no military at all on the field. There's 10 or so, 5 wagons on the field for Linx. But who's getting the relics? Welcome to Rapture. You know, there's not. Linx isn't even attempting to take map control here. He's not scouting. He's completely blind. All he's seeing is Welcome to Rapture Age's score slowly tick up, as Welcome to Rapture now takes the eco lead as well. And those fishing ships are about to lose their value as the big fish dries up. And Linx, his response, 4 farms at home compared to the 40 of Welcome to Rapture Age here. And again, look, he's not scouted. He's trying to place the castle forward, but it ain't happening, Chief.
Well, at least Linx has done 1 castle age eco upgrade with the saw, but 200 saw, I think it's called. Bow saw, of course. Still. Well, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
I think
But
that's the best I can say, right?
Look at the resources, right? So we've got handcart coming in, and that to me signals that Welcome to Rapture is finished with his boom, and he's ready to go Imperial Age. Linx, on the other hand, panicking with all those farms now, absolutely panicking, sees that Welcome to Rapture Age has fully walled off, sees that he's done exactly what I said he was going to do, and is now really panicking because he knows, I think he knows that Imperial Age is coming in here, and he's let this player boom.
That cost from Linx.
Yep.
If he has the scouting information.
I mean, look, put up. Imagine if he put it on the right-hand side. There's gold, there's farms. It does damage. It's doing nothing.
No, the monks. Ay. Rapture has clicked.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as handcart comes in,
target practice.
Rapture's going to Imperial with 90 villages, 40 farms, 20 gold, the perfect eco. We'll see what building he goes into. I'm imagining we're going to see likely staples coming out here based on the lack of castles from him. I doubt we'll see Guerreros, but all he needs, bombard cannons, and his cavalry out. And I think we're seeing. Oh, we're taking into infantry, Jurgen. We're going to see an infantry Malian push here.
Well, against the Koreans, I kind of like it. Well, the
I mean, oh no. He's just spent money on devotion when he's behind on eco and should be aiming for Imperial Age now. And he's just delayed himself by 300 gold unnecessarily. Oh dear.
There is no army for...
He's just overcommitted to 2 monks. It's a 2-monk defense. And he's got devotion, he's got manganese, he's not pushing. 2 monks. And Welcome to Rapture just holding back Linx. I think Linx will be super demoralized when this Imperial Age hits Jürgen. What do you think?
I think he will stop fighting back.
Yeah.
And the problem here is Linx has army. He has much more army.
Yeah, it just doesn't have information. Look, he wants to put a castle on the bottom there. He's not scouted it. You know what's hilarious, Jürgen? Welcome to Rapture Age is going into Imperial Age with enough resources to click Imperial Age again, while Linx is nowhere close to his first click.
Again, it's a perfect move, like you said.
This
Ships are not being
they're done. They're done. This aggression was needed 20 minutes ago, and Linx knows that.
Welcome to Rapture is back on water. Linx didn't take out his dock.
Yeah, that is very, very unfortunate. I mean, to be honest, those fishing ships are useless anyway, but
Well, with the fish traps, it's bad. I think it's something that's...
yeah, but he needs to go farms long term. Like, your water's vulnerable, your base is not.
We are seeing Linx going up to Imperial Age.
Yep. We're seeing a big amount of barracks being dropped by Welcome to Rapture Age here. He's sitting pretty on 2 relics. Linx not trying to get anything out. Linx realizes, identifies, okay, I need to get to Imperial Age. I need to... The one thing going for Linx is that his Treb production will be much greater than his opponent here. There's no army out on the field yet. The wagons are enough to put out any early aggression. As he techs into 2-handed swordsman here, brings some melee upgrades in. But there's not a clock here. You know, Welcome to Rapture Age is a much superior economy. 13 swordsmen in queue, 1 trebuchet in queue. He can start pushing castles any minute now. Meanwhile, Linx 2 minutes behind on that Imperial Age click, and the score is ticking.
Linx also completely losing water.
Look at this. You know,
we're not coming
yeah.
back.
4 TCs down. The man keeps booming. He knows he needs it, and this is what I mean about Welcome to Rapture. He is the king of a smooth transition to late game. He's a king at booming. His economy is untouched completely, and you've just given him complete freedom to play this game exactly how he wants to play it.
Yep. And now I'm feeling that Welcome to Rapture might have chosen the wrong army.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the second 2 champion here, especially with the Malian cavalry being, you know, suitable for the mobility. But we'll see. I mean, his monk defense was also good. Malians do get redemption. And they can convert any of the siege. They can convert the wagons. Maybe the monk cavalry push was the right call here, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe the unit choices are one thing giving Linx a glimmer of hope here. Oh, that is true. They get the extra pierce armor. A good point.
Again, Malians have really strong infantry. It's just that Linx had army already, and Welcome to Rapture has seen his army. If he's baiting him or whatever, I don't... Also, the traps from Linx, where are they?
And behind this, Linx still has not sorted out his economy. He's got 36 on gold. It's completely unbalanced. 18 farms on 3 TCs. Linx's economy. Look at the eco balance between these 2 players as Welcome to Rapture hits the 30 villager lead and now will stop producing villagers.
Out of every resource.
And Linx not even attempting to micro here. They are shredding, making light work of these champions, but Linx not microing. Okay, finally responds here. Does decent amount of damage to these champions. Finally hits Imperial Age, but despite the castle advantage, there's already 2 traps on the field, but 2 more on queue for Mr. Rapture Age. And
losing the treble with that many extra costs.
This is the cost of his Imperial Age. He's not out of it yet, but he needs to really make something happen here. Because every second...
well, Welcome to Rapture isn't really that high right now.
I mean, almost 10k resources. getting a little bit of lag here, so I'm going to just make some changes in the background.
Yeah. I get it. Again, welcome to Rapture. Basically, what's our
I think we've seen the GG call.
Linx out. Yeah. It's so brutal, Yoshis. Linx busts, bombards out everything. He did not have a meat shield.
Yeah. The champions were enough. Welcome to Rapture's age. Again, this is what we told Linx. Yeah, I know. I'll sort it after this game. Sorry about the lag.
You can't play outboom a boomer, so
Yeah, I mean, literally 5 minutes before this game, I had a little chat with Linx. I said, look, this guy is going to want to play the maps on his terms. He's going to want to make them closed. He will outboom you. He will dominate if you let him get to Imperial Age before you. You need to go aggressive. And we didn't see it. The build order up until the 11-minute mark, perfect. You know, fish out, wood, villager counts was good. But then he doesn't take his deer, so he puts himself behind. He doesn't make any farms. He overcommits to wood. He goes to stone, doesn't build a single tower. He hasn't got the food for Castle Age. And at that point, the game just starts slipping away from him. He doesn't produce a fire ship in his dock to defend his only food income, which was the fishing ships. He doesn't take map control. He doesn't scout. And he just really slowly, unfortunately, allows Linx, Mr. Rapture Age, to do his game. He played Welcome to Rapture, probably the most comfortable game he's played. He got to play it exactly the way he wanted to. And Linx really going into Lowland needs to think about how to stop that from happening again.
well, at least the home map we will see from Linx now is a bit more to his liking. And again, booming as hard on this map will be punished crazy if Rapture tries the exact same strategy.
And the opportunity, right? The resources are so limited at home on Lowland. You need to take center control. So center Castle Age aggression becomes key. And I really hope that Linx puts his heart and soul into stopping Welcome to Rapture from dominating the middle. If he can do that, I believe he's in for a good chance. If he lets Welcome to Rapture take the middle, if he puts his TCs down at home, he's in trouble. So I really hope to see some more aggression from Linx here, and hopefully after seeing that game, he knows now he can put aside the nerves, he knows he needs to stop the boom, and he'll execute something feudal into castle, which slows Rapture down, which is all you need to do. Rapture didn't build a single military unit until Imperial Age.
Yep. Okay, we see Lowland is up here.
Just loading in now. Hopefully the lag has fixed itself. Yeah, Cash has done a very accurate Linx impression.
It's good luck, have fun. So they are very polite. It's a semi-decent rendering of the map. I don't think any of them have got an advantage over the other one.
Hey Dev. Yeah, Slavs, Saracens. So the only thing that this screams to me is that the Slav Night Flood not going to be viable here, right? Because the camels from the Saracens are too strong. This is game number 2. Just updating the scores now, Mr. Dev. So the Slav Night Flood probably not going to be viable against those very strong Saracen camels. Now, what Rapture Age I think will want to do here is fast castle using the market and take middle control very early on, right? Get his TCs down, get himself set up, and again, play the game he wants to. He will rely on being faster up here. So Linx really needs to have an effective feudal time, an effective feudal aggression, and stop Rapture from playing this game like he wants to play it. And Slabs, a good civ for that, don't you think?
Well, again, there is so many options here. The Slavs late game are incredibly strong, and he has a much higher chance of doing well eco-wise. The Saracen, yes, the archer bonus is fantastic, but the pathing is horrible right now.
Yeah, I think Saracens is a good counter to a number of Slav options, but I completely agree. Slav's late game powerhouse. I think the farming tech on Lowlands will be super useful if Linx builds them this time. And I personally, if I was picking between these two civs, I would rather have the slabs in this lineup. Saying that, I think an effective fast castle utilizing the market into crossbowmen, into monk's siege, which I think we might see here, could be very effective. And taking middle control, super key.
What scares me here is that Welcome to Rapture might actually do a 800 elo build, totally open FC. Just build it like he would do an arena. The best arena build he can possibly do. And he might get away with it.
The only maps I've beaten Welcome to Rapture Rage on are open maps, because I know he's a closed map player, and I know that mentality. You can't let him play open maps in a close position. I think Lowlands, is a good one, but he can wall it off at home, and it will really boil down to what these players do in the middle. And I really hope that Linx, after last game, seizes the initiative, because it is desperately needed here if he's going to make a comeback. I would not want to go into Mediterranean 2-1 down. Oh, sorry, 2-0 down as Linx.
Again, this map, there is a real chance of Rapture overcommitting, doing something at home, because if he doesn't go for the middle, again, this map is so nice for fast castle, but it's so easy to punish as well.
Yeah, and that you're exactly right, Jorgen, and therein lies the challenge. Will Linx punish him? Because he did not punish him at all last game.
Should I put up
prediction? Yeah, go for it.
Prediction for that, since I don't think we should win. Or not, I think the prediction should be on any feudal aggression. I'll try to get the mod.
Thank you, Vidira. I've turned those up. Hopefully you can hear me better now.
Okay, I did adjust my volume due to the problems we had in the start. So
yeah, I've turned you up my side, so hopefully that's fine.
Unfortunately, you have turned off predictions in your settings.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't have predictions because I'm not an affiliate.
Ah, okay, good. Then I need to show you how to set it up in chat next time.
And here we go. Again, both players clicking feudal and playing fairly standard. Forward barracks from Linx into feudal, which suggests, and I'm hoping he follows through with this, militia into men-at-arms, Jürgen.
Oh, that would be so good. If we see a 22 pop build here from Linx, get some upgrades. Oh, the Slav infantry is so good. Yeah,
the only challenge is that Welcome to Rapture's been very lucky with this berries generation, right? Look at the berry generation for Linx, very forward. Look at the berry generation for Rapture, very safe. And the problem is with this man-at-arms push, he's gone for the backboard, he's gone for a wall of wood on the side. Welcome to Rapture can close his map here before this man-at-arms do anything. And he also puts his own barracks
That's the problem. No, I don't think he will have the time. He has not 2 villagers on the barracks. He won't be able to wall in time unless he commits very, very soon right now.
You know what? The scout from Welcome to Rapture is seeing the front berry line here. If he might get hit by the TC if Linx reacts to this. He's had plenty of time to kill that scout. He's not killing the scout. Okay, finally sees it. And okay, that damage is actually huge because that will improve the potency. But Linx goes first unit spearman without scouting anything. Luckily for him, the stable is coming up, but Linx has just gone blind into spears as he puts down his own stable. Yeah, and again, we talked about aggression here, Jürgen. I hope at least he goes scouts, but the window for a good drush there, over now.
No, that's over. Okay, Welcome to Rapture played the first game perfectly. This game is slightly less perfect from him. Doesn't really matter when Linx don't do aggression.
Linx, don't get hit. Come on, don't throw your HP away, man. You're going a scout build. Has he scouted about the stable at least? Let's have a look. Linx has not scouted the stable, so He has no idea what's coming. And I don't like... The scout's not going to get any picks there. The scout needs to get information. That's the key thing on lowland. See what your opponent's doing. He's gone into Spearman, which again, he's lucky that he's guessed that the scout's coming out, which I mean is fairly safe against the Saracen player. But still, the Spearmen are not going to do anything. He's moving one forward. At least he's coming forward, Jurgen. At least he's trying to put a bit of pressure on here. But the problem is, WelcomeToRapture Age's base is looking very, very safe. And I don't see how those units will find value.
Small walling, his main wood line. WelcomeToRapture is doing an excellent job here. It's so hard on food. No. The only good thing here is that WelcomeToRapture is not
might get a villager pick here.
Side right now. Yeah. Yes.
Just get one. Okay, not bad, not bad. Again, just be annoying. It's better than last time. The Spearman is under the TC though, Linx. I mean, that's very, very wasteful. I wouldn't necessarily... Yeah, and he loses a spear. I mean, just a bit too sloppy when you need to be maximising the value here. Back on the villagers under the berries though. But the scout's on 2 low HP. I'm just going to relaunch my capture rate, Jurgen, so you can continue speaking while I...
Yeah, to be honest, everyone, I am a Linx fanboy. I've seen him train and prepare for this all day. So it's honestly, I'm a bit sad to see him getting the tournament nerves. But again, he is causing so much time that Welcome have to go around and click and annoying idle time. But he didn't go for a man at arms rush or anything behind. Again, the Slavs have such good infantry units. This could have been a double push by now.
Traded very poorly, and you know he's got a slight villager lead. At least he's going to Farmico, and Slav farms are very, very potent, as we know.
Oh, look at the walling from Linx. This is beautiful.
The only challenge I have with these walls is that look at the resources he's limiting himself to with these walls.
Yes.
He's got 2 gold, 2 stone, and that's it. His berries are about to expire. Meanwhile, look at the control of the map that Rapture's taking here. You know, he's got his entire corner. Linx is kind of walling himself out of his extension resources, which isn't ideal.
Yeah, but again, Linx should get up to Castle Age at a very competitive time if he's just smart enough to use the market now.
Yeah, all he needs to do is sell some food.
A long time before.
Come on, there we go. Good lad. Yeah, very good lad.
And this is devastating because if Linx now uses this window to get the middle control, get 3 TCs against just give WelcomeToRapture exactly what you received in the last game.
My only concern is here, Jurgen, is going to be his unit choice. Because I'm really worried he'll go knights and they'll be immediately shut down by Saracen camels. His castle age time is good, and as you say, I think it's really crucial that we see a TC from him in the middle immediately. If he puts a TC at home, he has jeopardized his game here.
I can live with 1 TC at home on the external golden stone, but the second TC needs to be forward, not on the side. The third TC can be on the side, that's totally fine.
Saracen market coming down as WelcomeToRapture probably realizing he's overcompensated on wood here and can buy himself into Castle Age selling that. So smart move from him, obviously a benefit from the Saracen market bonus there. Fully walled in, and I like his walls much better. The Castle Age time from Linx here, as you say, Jurgen, is going to be key. And this is what I was worried about. He needs to make this work. Second stable.
Okay. No, oh please don't go knights.
He's gone very early bloodlines, which I don't like. I think, you know, you'd rather invest his resources into more knights than spending on bloodlines. I think players often, so it's a fire tip 101, don't do bloodlines too early because resources are better for elsewhere, and we'll see what he cues into immediately. I'm expecting to see 2 knights popping from these stables. Yeah, here we go. We're into knights.
Okay.
He's got a bit of a window here, right? Because those knights can get into this base. It's palisade walls, no houses behind it. But here's the response. Welcome to Rapture has scouted those stables. He's putting second stable down of his own. And in 1 minute 46, we're going to see higher HP, Saracen camels. Linx knows normally that knights can deal with camels on a 1-to-1 ratio, but Saracen camels are a different beast, Jurgen. And Linx really needs to do something with this.
Well, again, if he now gets in and gets some eco damage, this is totally fine.
Yeah, and this is where
we will see it.
Yeah, this is where Linx is showing a little bit of the lack of polish. Too many on gold, not enough on wood, nothing on stone. Massive villager trip on that wood on the right side, as he will not get a TC done anytime soon.
The window for damage with the knights is running away.
Yeah. He's not set his gather points on his stables forward. Those knights are just sitting at home, doing nothing. And the TC is miles away, unless he buys it. He should just buy his TC, do something. He's got monks out, which I think is a risque play with that many scout cabs out. But this TC Linx, you need to do something with it, my friend. Let's hope he puts it somewhere sensible.
Well, the window is gone.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay,
Thank God. That's a beautiful one. Okay.
Window gone as the Saracen camels immediately come out. Now look at this as well. Welcome to Rapture Rage immediately also attacking into armor. So really fortifying. He's seen that Linx has got no upgrades on his own knights. That armor bonus with the Saracen HP, 2 knights can probably clear everything out on this. Sorry, 2 camels can probably clear out most of Linx's army currently on the map. And look at this. 125 HP camels going toe to toe with the knights here as Linx sensibly pulls back. But as you say, the window for that damage is closed.
Oh God, if Linx loses this TC, this is over.
He won't lose the TC.
Yes,
He's got a monk there. He's got a monk there. Yeah, very nice, Linx. He should get this conversion. No, he won't. But don't lose the monk, Linx. Heal your knights. Heal your knights, brother. Okay, goes for the relic instead.
The relic is so tempting. Okay, that TC, getting that in.
The
this
good
game
news
will
is,
not be over early.
The good news is, right? Welcome to Rapture is having to build army. He's not being able to boom. He's having to respond to knights. He goes husbandry. The challenge is, yes, Linx has bloodlines, fair enough. No forging, no armor, no real reinforcement. He's got no more knights in queue. These camels are going to take out what knights Linx has. And no, that investment into resources completely useless.
Yeah, but Linx now forgotten to make farms. I don't think he have the bandwidth.
He doesn't need 16 on. He doesn't need 16 on gold.
But again, the bandwidth.
I really hope he just comes forward
without
with
the
these
monks, this would have been a very different game.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't get distracted by the relics, and I hope he uses those monks.
Good.
Well, the spearman catches the knights here. Yeah, he's doing fine. Okay. Monastery added, and there we go. We have a siege workshop down from the Saracen player here. And Welcome to Rapture, as I thought he might do, has put a second TC at the back of his base.
Yeah, but again, perfect Welcome to Rapture. The problem, you don't get middle control on this one. End up losing it over time.
But Jurgen, that's what the siege workshop's for. Imagine a mangonel push supported by those camels. That TC will not last long. No redemption on Linx's monks. He will build mangonels and he will look to take a fight, push that castle with the mangonel behind the wood line. And if Linx doesn't put up his own siege workshop or a castle, he is in danger of losing his entire forward here and therefore the game. Second TC, sorry, third TC coming down from Linx. But again, siege workshop is going to be very palpable here as those camel numbers inflate. Linx should be adding spears here. It's the perfect tech switch. Your opponent's into camels, you stop building knights, you press go as he puts second barracks down. There we go.
Barracks is coming from Linx. He's listening to you.
It's questionable, Emma. It's not the most efficient farms I've ever seen in my entire life. He's not, as Jay would love me to say, he's not milking those farms very well. That's for sure.
Also, he's not making more farms. He basically needs 10 more right now.
Yeah, he's got 2 million on gold. Well, he's actually rebalanced now. He's put more on wood, which is good to see. But yeah, I like the monk defense. I like the knights. He needs to get spears into the map. He does tech into pikes. And Linx is looking a lot more relaxed in this game. He's looking a lot more put together. His eco at home has had some issues, but he's taken the middle control. He's looking to be aggressive with his knights even. He's going to find information and a mangonel comes out.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the food. It's just a food problem right now.
Yeah, my concern is here's the window of opportunity now for WelcomeToRapture Rage. Mangonel's going to hit the tree line. Linx is going to need to micro those monks. The 5 knights is not going to be enough. He's only going to have a couple of planks on the field. As the camel numbers come up, Bloodlines comes in. As soon as Bloodline comes in, WelcomeToRapture Rage is going to go forward. If Link takes one bad fight here, this middle control is over as the Mangonel now comes forward, supported by the camels. And here we go. Good first hit. No response yet from Linx. Finally garrisons the TC. Don't leave them in there, the Linx. Put them onto gold. Do something. I wouldn't go back to the woodline, brother. Okay, he responds correctly with his own siege workshop here.
Yep. Okay, let's see him actually spam some pikes right now.
That Mangonel's dangerously close to the monks. Linx, be careful. One mango shot and those monks are dead. Just gets out. Nice work, Linx. He's being a lot more calm here.
Yep.
Mr. Trekthor, welcome to the chat. We're streaming the Den Battle Royale. This is a Gold League game. We're on game 2 of 3. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're enjoying yourself. And if you're an Age of Empires fan, then you've come to the right place. Emma Stonewalls, Linx needs relic victory. Yes, he does. Linx needs a lot of things. Can he get the snipe on the camels here? This is going to be very big if he does. I'm scared of the one monk.
Yep. Oh, monks.
3 Mangonels in
kind of
from
hilarious.
Linx.
Okay, is anyone camel forward to get
Linx is playing this exactly how he wants to do. WelcomeToRapture Rage is putting his 3rd TC down at home. But look at this, Jürgen. 3, 4, 5 TCs coming down from WelcomeToRapture Rage as this man says, I've done enough. I want to boom. I want to be back in this game as my game. I've lost the right-hand side. I'm going to take the left. And if Linx does not scout this or see this, he's putting himself into the same situation he was in the game before, as Linx is too scared to move forward. He's playing a defensive game.
And WelcomeToRapture will turn this map into arena.
He already has, as far as I'm concerned.
If he gets enough time.
Linx has the advantage here. His composition is better, but WelcomeToRapture Rage now has shut down his unit production. And look at the villager spam coming out here, Jürgen.
Yeah, but look at this. Linx castle going up. If he had just scouted, could have denied all
2 castles. 2 castles gone on the left-hand side if he scouted. But this is the thing, he's playing too passive now. WelcomeToRapture Rage is taking control of this game, and he's turned it into arena yet again. He's now booming on the sides, uncontested.
Also, you can see the scouts from WelcomeToRapture. He's still keeping them alive, he's still keeping them up on the woodline. Might be able to do something with them if Linx gets too involved in a fight somewhere.
Yeah, Linx is just out of information, and here we go. He's playing too passive. He knows. He knows what he has to do. We're going to see a tech switch into archery ranges here. We're likely going to see camel archers coming out, I would imagine. And Linx is just really running out of time here. He's running down the clock. WelcomeToRapture Rage's economy is about to explode. At least he's keeping the villager production going.
The scouting is the main problem here.
And there we go. That castle that WelcomeToRapture Rage is placing down now should be where Linx's first castle was. And he's just lost all momentum here. The game is looking really solid. His responses were great, but WelcomeToRapture Rage does enough to scare Linx into a defensive game. And he's going to now outboom him. We're going to see a repeat of the last game as Linx finally moves forward with a knight here.
Well, not yet. Again, Linx can still get to, look at the amount of gold. Linx can get to infantry first, and if he actually starts grabbing this time with enough spikes, I don't see anything that we could see from the Saracen player right now that would stop a good trap push. But all the window for doing Castle Age aggression is gone. Yeah, and we see Linx doing exactly what Uncle Jürgen tells him to.
We're seeing we're seeing an archer tech switch from Mr. Rapture Rage, which I don't like, which I don't dislike, honestly. At least he knows that castle so much. So Linx has at least found a
very
target
expensive way to find it.
Yeah.
A look at the upgrades now. Okay, we are seeing a tech switch here from Linx. We will see infantry, no question asked.
The one thing that he needs to be doing, if you're tech switching, then get the production units down. You've got 2 barracks Links behind this, and you know, again, this is the challenge that Links has seen. You know, he knows what he needs to do. The challenge is the execution, Jürgen, and the tech switch is good. It's sensible, but no production.
Look at the number
down.
of farms now. Now Links are doing it correctly.
He's utilizing that Slavic bonus.
3 more barracks now, and the Treb push. I don't think WelcomeToRapture can do something about that.
It's very hard to stop. You know, the tech switch into I think WelcomeToRapture Age is anticipating the infantry tech switch, right? He's going to have crossbowmen out, and Imperial Age is going to have hand cannoneers accessible to him. He's putting down a castle defensively, and he's slowly building that eco lead back up. And Links again needs to make something happen with this Imperial Age timing, or he is in trouble. As WelcomeToRapture Age will slowly maneuver himself into a better position.
Oh yeah, there we see the barracks, but again, the main problem is that Links is losing his window. He doesn't have enough castles.
Trez4, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying your time here, as this game shapes up to be an Imperial Age slog. But Links, you have 30 seconds in Imperial Age to do something here. Treb's out. Everything needs to be ready, otherwise you are in trouble.
Castle is up. This is not good.
2 Trebs coming out immediately. Links is responding well here. He wants to utilize his time, but Links, you are on a clock. You need to make something happen. ASAP.
Also, raiding with those Slav units, the Boyar. Right now, that could have been so effective.
Yeah, imagine if he was in the right-hand side corner, right, just doing something. This is the problem. He's prepping up for a big fight, but those units have been on the field for 10 minutes and have achieved 0 value. And this is the problem with Links. He knows what he needs to do, but the execution is just not there. He's playing too static. This is a gold league game. You cannot let your army sit gathering no value. You're playing again into WelcomeToRapture Age's hands. Thank you, Trek4. Appreciate the feedback there. Means a lot.
Treb is out, but again, without more castles, Slavs also get cheaper castles.
And the problem is, WelcomeToRapture Age here, the army's out of position. He's going to get some kills here. The camels are in. They will retreat back. The army will force this away, as the Treb will get value. As the 35 time comes in, but Mameluke's being teched into from WelcomeToRapture Age here. And that will destroy every single unit that Links has on this map. He throws away the camels. He does not care.
Oh, this is the worst fight I've ever seen from the start.
Oh my gosh, this is unnecessary, gratuitous waste of resources as Imperial Age comes in. But there we go, Jürgen. The Mamluks are sitting out loud and proud on this map. But the monk defense is there. The halb defense is there.
Yeah. Again, it's not enough Mamelukes. Not against Slavs. Other civs, yes. Slavs have such good unit bonus. Oh look, Jesus Christ! Talk about trolling the game. WelcomeToRapture just threw away a couple of thousand gold.
Yeah, I mean, WelcomeToRapture Age has really cost himself any chance he had of defending this trap push here. Frantically defending the castle. The problem is, Jürgen, he had to choose between making more Mamluks or making Trebs. He's slowed down his Treb response. This castle will go down. All Links needs to do is push. Send the units in. Now is your time. Now is your time, Links. You need to capitalize on this. I get the monkey whip. Come on, Links.
Look at WelcomeToRapture. He's got the extra cost. Oh no, God. Oh, this will be horrible. Oh Jesus Christ. I think WelcomeToRapture has made a mistake here. We are getting a number of traps from Links here where this might be unstoppable.
The problem is, right? Links is now pushing the castle on the hill. He's not doing any eco damage here, and WelcomeToRapture Age is still ahead. Links has worse map control than WelcomeToRapture, despite having 70 military units on the map. 70 versus 9, and you have less map control.
He's pushing. Look at this push. He's fine. Links
He's on a timer still. He's on a timer still.
No. Look.
Yeah, we're going to see a tech switch into hand cannoneers here.
No. We are seeing it swinging 100%. No, look at the number of fights going on.
Okay, he's pushing in. Yeah, very nice.
It's too much.
GG called. Very nice work, Links.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah,
like
this
seeing
was
a different Links player. Yeah. Welcome to Rapture almost was able to do it again. He was almost able, as far as I can see, he had the map control. But
he wasted it. He had, if he kept that army alive to protect his trebs, but he didn't.
I don't understand the rationale of throwing away the camels and then throwing away the Mamluks. The Mamluks, if you had massed 20, 30 of those, would have cleaned everything. He throws the camels away to snipe 2 mangonels that are doing nothing, and then he throws the Mamluks away. It was a very questionable call. It's very surprising to see Welcome to Rapture play like that, because he was able to build the map like he wanted to. But Linx didn't punish him. He was very passive, but his Imperial Age time, his trebuchet push, although he didn't have the aggression or sharpness he did, it was just enough to force the camel reaction out of Welcome to Rapture Age. It was just enough to get to Imperial Age fast using the slab farm bonus, and just enough, again, to push back effectively.
But again, this was Link's game to lose.
Linx absolutely.
Had to do something horribly wrong. Absolutely. Because he was standing there in the middle. He had army.
Yeah.
Again, the amount of pressure.
Yeah. And that's all it took, Jürgen, because Welcome to Rapture Age had to build a substantial castle. In fact, if anything, Welcome to Rapture Age over-invested into Castle Age, right? Which gave Linx an advantage. Linx, he could have been invading on this. If Linx had sent his knights to do something on the side, keep the pressure on, this game would have been over maybe slightly faster. But he did just enough to interrupt Welcome to Rapture's boom into Imperial Age. And again, Welcome to Rapture Age, he put his archery rangers down. He wanted to build his army into Imperial Age, which he did start to do.
Also, I will give Linx one big kudos here. Instead of just keep pumping knights when he saw the camels, he kept the knights visible for Welcome to Rapture. Welcome to Rapture made so many camels, so much more camels than he ever needed. Again, this time it was actually Linx that debated.
Very true.
But to be honest, when I saw 3 castles from Welcome to Rapture, I didn't think he could lose. But again, what he spent his gold on was just simply units he threw away. Had that gold gone into trebs, Jesus, it would have been different. I'm so happy for Linx. This is excellent.
Me too. He didn't do it perfectly, but he did just enough to stop Welcome to Rapture from building an arena game. And that's all you need to do.
Welcome to Rapture could have done a combination push with a few rams, his camels, and his Mamelukes. And follow that up by trebs from 3 castles. There's absolutely nothing Linx could have done if Rapture had kept his army alive. He didn't.
Yeah, that ultimately threw the game away for him. You know, the camel defense was enough. The Mamluks, all he needed, Jorgen, was the camels to act as a meat shield. Doesn't care if he loses them, because the Mamluks would clean everything. And he decided to wave-based survival like it was an Age of Empires event, which is very surprising, because I know Welcome to Rapture is better than that.
Also, I think Welcome to Rapture felt he was on a timer. He knew that late in the house would actually literally murder him. And he might actually have over. Maybe he thought that Linx was playing game 1 still. Didn't see that he was making enough production buildings and everything. It's a scouting game also, and I think Welcome to Rapture stopped scouting.
He did. He left a scout. Those scouts were there at the end of the game. I mean, if Linx makes a few improvements, if he scouts better, if he builds an information profile, and if he utilizes the resources in his hands, he will perform better. But here we go into the next game. And we have, as expected, the Dravidians versus the Japanese. And this Mediterranean generation, not the worst, but certainly not the best.
Okay. I'm looking forward to watching this.
Let me know when you're in.
Just go ahead.
Now, what I expect here is that Welcome to Rapture Age's water build, I've seen it before, will be a lot more polished than Linx. Linx does not have the wealth of experience on full water games. This map is very, very wallable by both players. Nice and easy, short walls on the side. There's enough fish in the middle to make a difference. There's enough distance between the players to make water a thing. I think we will likely see fire galleys here rather than galleys due to the lack of range. But Emma coming in clutch again. Thank you very much. but an interesting map. The one thing I will say that's nice for Linx is if he does lose water, at least he's got some nice hills to put castles on to go back into this game with. His golds forward, his stones forward.
Overlay, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Emma. Although, to be totally honest, Dravidians is a really good civ, but we have seen Linx do Japanese so well. He might actually do something else than just water.
The power of Dravidians on a map like this is the third dock on Feudal Up because of the extra resources is huge. You've seen me play this map. I'm a big proponent of Dravidians player. Against a person who's not comfortable on water, that third dock's all it takes. One more galley is all it takes to win.
Yeah,
no matter, you can be the best micro in the world, you're going to outproduce. Those resources are huge. This map, Jorgen, to your point about Japanese going aggression, it's Welcome to Rapture Age seriously not going to wall this map out and not let that happen.
Well, again, I've seen people on this map, when they have a civ disadvantage, just go land all the way.
Yeah. The problem is, though,
Has
Jorgen,
that option.
if you lose water on this map and you're pushing through the sides, I would not want to be pushing in at the sides on this map when you lost water control. Demos, galleys, it's a dangerous play. I think this map generation is interesting, to say the least.
But yesterday, to be honest, we saw a lot of the non-water civ player going with forwards, and that works. If Linx gets some forwards and a good tower or two on an enemy resource, this can get interesting.
Yeah, I think really, Welcome to Rapture. This is his home map. I've seen his build order.
Yeah,
it's very robust. Linx is going to need to either somehow keep up with this build order, or as you say, change the game, flip it, make again. If you don't let Welcome to Rapture play his game, he'll be fine. If he sticks to water, I think he'll struggle. But we'll see. The question will come in Feudal Age, right? Because what we're going to see, as soon as Feudal Age hits, we're going to see Welcome to Rapture remove everything under his TC onto food and gold, go full water. If Linx stays on food, which he often does in the Feudal Age transition, he is not going to have the production to meet Welcome to Rapture with the Dravidian bonus in the third dock.
But let's see. If Linx actually remembers his build, this will be fine.
Yeah.
If he goes for some standard crazy play, then this will be a 2-1 for Rapture. But still, Linx must be ecstatic inside right now, knowing that he at least got a point of this set.
Yeah. And let's go back to the civ picks as well. We said that his Japanese pick should be safe with this map. Not Scandinavia, even though he just practiced with it. And he made a sensible choice as he moves one fishing ship up. I think Linx, hopefully, from the last game, has retaken his cool, has composed himself, and is ready to play. A very early loom coming in from Welcome to Rapture, which is a bit surprising. A bit of a build order mishap. Other than that, both players playing fairly standard. Welcome to Rapture build slightly more orientated towards wood, as it should be. And I think we're going to see a very different build order from both these players here.
I have a feeling that Dravidians, due to their horrible stable, Linx has so many more options than just winning water.
Yes, but Jorgen, Elephant Archers as Dravidians against the Japanese, that's not a lineup I'd like to take. And here we go. As I said, look at this. Click up to Feudal Age, move everything off food, just keep 300 there. You send 4 to gold immediately, second lumber camp, and that is a perfect build order for water here. And Linx is nowhere close to getting his second dock up. And here we go. As I said, look, he's staying on food. The ball was mistimed. He is moving more to wood, which is sensible. But it's not going to do him any favors. And it's going to be his second dock's coming up.
It's so too late.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that scout play from Rapture is so good.
Will he see it? This is the question. Linx looks like he saw it. Looks like Rapture didn't. So he gets a lucky escape there as he builds his second dock. The scout might see this coming up. Let's have a look, shall we? The scout doesn't see the dock. Okay, he's done enough. Linx, you are a lucky man to sneak that in there. Very, very nicely done, Linx.
Although they are building the docks very far away from each other.
Yeah, not a huge issue.
Linx is getting his second dock up in time, to be honest.
I mean, normally as a Dravidians player, you'll be on your 3rd dock by now. So Welcome to Rapture's build order, although executed very, very well, the dock numbers not optimal for him here. He should have 3 docks out. He's got the resources for 3 galleys. He's warning a villager in. I think he's doing a 2-dock play, which I am actually very, very shocked at as a Dravidians player, only sticking to 2 docks. And look at his wall, Jorgen. What is that wall?
No.
I mean, we know the man likes to wall, but that is hideous.
Again, his scout has been over on Linx's side all the time.
Okay.
He is probably lacking scouting information.
We do see the 3rd Dravidian dock coming in, which is good. But I mean, this wall is atrocious. Mr. Rapture, I'd love to hear from you after this game if you're around to talk about that wall. But 3rd dock coming in.
Game-ending wall.
Yeah, and here, Jorgen, as I was saying, is the problem with Linx's build order. Only 3 on gold. He's got 2 docks up, but can he make
chance.
2 fire galleys? No, he cannot. And that is going to be hugely costly as the Dravidian player comes across with his first 2 fire galleys with a 3rd dock behind us. When the first galley isn't even out, it's just 3 galleys queued now.
No.
Yeah, this is brutal.
Again, the fishing ships can take it for a lot longer than any other civ, but
but still,
it's a nightmare.
3rd dock coming down from Linx. He has moved more to gold. He's responded sensibly. He's not panicking, Jorgen, which is great to see. He is a calm and composed Canadian gentleman.
The fire ships are coming out. Linx will have the advantage in the distance. All the fishing ships are not lost yet.
Nice repair from Linx. Very nicely done. But this is the thing. Dravidian player, 3 dock production, all coming in. The dock advantage is starting to build up here. The dock has been delayed by that repair, which I don't think was a smart move. All the fishing ship are down. And at this point, damage done. Welcome to Capture can run back off until he feels like he can take the engagement.
4th dock is coming from Linx now. Doesn't really matter. You haven't got the eco to keep this running. Yeah, fishing.
I don't think the 4th dock's the play. I think that's an extra fire ship you're sacrificing there. And again, he's microing this better than Rapture, but he's already lost his fish. And the onus now on Linx is to find his fish or do something with this. Also, I like it though. I like it. He's staying cool. He's staying calm. Hey, Mr. Fizzy Blue. The Socotra TC Dropping Legends has joined the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Mr. Fizzy. Hope you're having a good evening, sir. Yeah. Welcome to Rapture decides, you know what, I don't need this engagement. I'm going to move back. I'm going to repair my ships. My fishing ships are safe. Although what's interesting, Jorgen, only 2 fishing ships made. And this is the problem. His docks were late. He didn't get the fishing ship out. And although he's taken the fish out from his opponent, his eco is not that far ahead. And the Dravidian player now switching very smartly into demos.
Well, to be totally honest, he's not getting value right now.
No,
eco is equal, which it should never have been in this situation.
Demo ship gets in, does some nice damage there.
Yeah.
This will be able to... Did Linx put more fishing ship onto water?
Yes.
I mean, that's a brave play. What do you find about I don't know anything about that one, Jorgen.
But yes, he's scouting with them. I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved this if
I mean, that's
done
enough
that right now.
Okay, and Linx now pressing the button you hate to see, horse collar. That is a surrender of water.
Yep. Okay. Okay, going for the enemy fish actually. He knows where the fish is now.
Yeah, I think
his fire ships is going out.
It's a smart play. He's giving up on water. The question is, what's his follow-up going to be? Welcome to Rapture. The only thing that Linx has forced here, he's forced 10 galleys to face 2 on the water. There's no more production in queue from Linx. It looks like Welcome to Rapture has stopped his galley production, which is sensible. He feels confident he's won water, and now he's starting to add more fishing ships.
Yep. I hope we can see Linx snipe a few fishing ships. Some value for this investment is done.
Yeah, look at these walls, Jorgen. On all of the maps, on all of the side, when you have water control, you're walling like this. Very questionable. Irregardless.
No okay.
Look at the map here. Linx could buy Castle Age.
Yep. But he won't. Unfortunately, Linx is getting a bit of tunnel vision right now.
Yeah. I think
spending everything on fire ships that's just going to die anyway.
Yeah. The demos are a smart move. I do like them. But he needs a vision now. It looks like he's not fighting for water anymore. He needs a vision. How do you stop Welcome to Rapture now you have lost water?
You need markets, you need to go up, but again, he will spend all his resources on things that makes the market not happening.
Yeah, and despite the gold that Linx had in the bank, Welcome to Rapture will be clicking Castle Age before Linx.
Yep.
And there we go. Welcome to Rapture. Although Jorgen, look, there's a nice gap at the back of the base. Maybe we'll tune into this gap later to see if it comes into play. But Castle Age clicked from Welcome to Rapture, and he's done it again. He's turned his map into Arena. He's turned his map into Copenhagen, essentially. What he's done here. And the onus is now on Linx. I would like to see more fishing ship being added by Welcome. He's going for farm instead. But Linx really needs to think about what he's going to do here.
Yeah, but Linx doesn't even have buildings to get up. This makes me so sad.
You know what? He's building his market, which is fine. But it's going to be a very slow response. And really, you need to try and market abuse your way to Castle Age faster and start aggression on the land before your opponent even clicks Castle Age.
It would be the window if Linx had the market instead of that fort dock to actually get the knights out and do real damage.
Exactly. Welcome to Rapture. Overcommitted on water a little bit. Has very few fishing ships out. Linx could have clicked up. This is Gold League, Fizzy. Linx could have clicked up to Castle Age and, as you say, got the aggression out. But again, he's missed the window of opportunity, and this is his second or third time in these games where Linx has seen the vision but lacked the execution. And I think this is now going to start to cost him.
Well, I think he's happy with his play.
Yes, Emma, it could well be stacked down in water, Emma, in this instance. You are correct. I mean, you know what, Jorgen? If Welcome to Rapture puts a galley down, he's going to deny all of that stone. He hasn't had the foresight to do it, but that could have been a huge swing if he took him off stone there.
Yep. And that stone is... all that stone so forward on the water is kind of horrible.
Yeah, and second TC, third TC from them for Welcome to Rapture. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing Welcome to Rapture building the game to be exactly what he wants to do. Linx, at least, coming forward with his barracks. Will they be scouted? Did he see that, do you think? The fire ship was there. Doesn't look like he reacted. Okay, he's pushing them back now. I think he's seen. Look how he's moving the fire galleys. I think he's seen his villagers.
Yeah. Yep.
Where's his scout? Where's his scout? Is it alive? Okay. Linx. Okay, he's look at it. Look at it. The scout finds it. The scout finds it. The scout's seen the villagers. He knows the forward is coming. And that for him is more than enough. Linx has been really unfortunate there. He is backing up his forward, but it's too late, Linx. Your opponent has scouted you. Monastery coming up from Welcome to Rapture as he wants maybe to secure some of these relics around the base. But look, second and third TC up. Again, he's building the game he wants to play. And Linx is forced to react and do something here. Linx town centering the zone, clearly wants the castle, but the time pressure is now on.
Well, to be totally honest, there was a window here for Linx to get up to castle first. That's wasted. We know that Rapture is not ever making army, so there is still a window for Linx here to do a man-at-arms push or something.
Yeah.
Especially if he goes siege behind those man-at-arms. And we see him researching man-at-arms. Okay, oh yes, he already built the siege workshop. Maybe we'll see a comeback from Linx here.
Whatever he's going to do,
look
he needs
at the
to do
number
it
of fishing
fast.
ship out from Rapture. It's not really fish booming either. Well, okay, that we have a more than good enough equal lead.
And what's funny is Welcome to Rapture starting to build the house wall. He probably should have did it at the beginning. But yeah, this is Welcome to Rapture's game to lose now.
Yeah. But
Linx
he's on a ticket. He's on a timer. If he doesn't get army out in time, he can actually lose this.
Yeah, but I think all he needs is Monk Siege to hold whatever's going to come out of those barracks. I mean, there's no castle down. I think Elephant Archers is the correct play here, honestly, because that pretty much shuts down anything Japan's going to throw at him, especially this infantry push. But look at this, the villager is caught by the monk, and at least the monk now will scout this forward and know exactly what to expect. So, although he didn't get it, an outpost coming up on the hill, he has full vision of this, and as you say, Jürgen, there we go, double archery range. I think we're going to see Elephant Archers coming out of those archery ranges, and I think that will be more than enough. 3 rangers down, the eco lead is already kicked in. For Welcome to Rapture, the villager lead is building up. His boom not completed, so he's being knocked off. He's going to have to build Castle Age Army, which I know he hates. But 3 production buildings, Elephant Archers, will shut down anything Linx puts out, and Linx does not have the economy to support this at all.
Again, the Dravidians with good enough eco can do this. And the boom from Rapture is beautiful. Look at it. This is textbook. He could advertise this on Reddit as how to boom on Mediterranean.
And ladies and gentlemen, for the Emma Stonewall fans in the chat, here we go. He's stonewalled. If I had a stats person for this tournament, I would count the number of stonewalls players have done versus Emma. But here we go, the Rampush coming in.
The window is here. It's not over yet.
And I don't like this. We're seeing crossbowmen coming out of those ranges. I mean, it's a more eco-efficient play, but I think it's not the power unit necessarily needs here. 4 rams and a dream from Mr. Linx as the stone walls continue to go up. But this is the exact amount of pressure Linx needs to do. Could have been a bit earlier, but it might just be enough to start pushing Welcome to Rapture to rethink his game here.
Who is in? Again, I think crossbows here is a horrible play, to be honest. It's Japanese infantry after all.
If you can get 20 crossbowmen together, he's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure taking them out. I mean, I would have gone straight for the archery range, Linx. You're losing rams to villages, Linx. You might want to do something about that. There's just not enough. Yeah, I mean, this push has been muted. Just enough time.
Yeah, it was the timing was on. And a Magronello too as support would have been lovely.
Yeah, I can tell
that was mutual assured destruction. 1 Magronel down for each. But again, that buys time for Rapture, so. Okay, that castle from Linx, I kind of like that.
That does a bit better on the sound.
Where are the villagers?
And, you know, he's also trying to castle into, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe here would have been better, but...
Well, it's too late. Crossbows are out.
Yeah, here we go. And that's all we need to do. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's GG, but look at this. Look at the crossbowman in Linx's base now. Welcome to Rapture, applying counter pressure beautifully on Linx, who's complete and totally open.
It's
a
open.
Very nice archery range there.
It didn't even wall at all.
Yeah. If the game wasn't over before, that will do it. As Linx is now completely forced off of gold. He's got a little bit of stone under his TC, but that is it. That is all she wrote. The castle will go up, but there's nothing behind this.
Well, okay. It kind of was a given from the moment he lost water, but there is always a window.
Linx sending the boys to take back his gold. I don't think it'll be enough. The Japanese do pack a punch.
It might work actually.
No, this is we're watching a dead man beating up. We have his corpse beaten up here as the castle on the front looks like it might be denied. The crossbowmen are in. They are moving back. The castle might go up, but as you say, there is no economy behind this. That castle does approximately 0.
0, yeah. And that castle would actually have been better at home on the gold.
Yeah,
it's so sad.
But Linx just throwing villagers away. His TC gather point is still set to the gold, Jürgen.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. That's a lot of free villager kills for Mr. Rapture.
Second castle going in for Linx. I mean, fantastic Linx, but what are you going to do with these right next to each other? to be honest, I think we're going to see a Imperial Age click from Rapture any second here. University already up in the top side. His castle's up. I think we'll see a Imperial Age click here any second now. If the game wasn't already over enough, it's done now. There we go, Imperial Age.
Sorry for laughing here. It's very unprofessional, but again, Dravidian Eco, the only thing I really have to criticize Rapture on is the number of fishing ships compared to what he's invested in water otherwise. It's kind of...
8 kills off these 2 crossbowmen as Linx just walks by them, does not care as he tries to build a castle on the hill here.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
As Kevin used to say, that castle not going up, that first castle not being defensive.
Yeah.
This is not going to happen. Dravidians has so much good unique units that they can actually kind of hold their own against the samurai.
Yeah, Elephant Archers all you need, but with this many crossbowmen out in this few minutes in the field, I mean, yeah, there's that castle shuts down any pushing potential. He's nowhere near Imperial Age. He has a 0 on gold. As soon as Imperial Age clicks in, I mean, I admire the fight in Linx, but this game is beyond over at this point.
Right now, a ram push would have worked from...
And look at those crossbowmen, Jorgen. They're moving towards the back of Linx's base. They might not find these villagers, but that will be... Yeah, there we go. They found them.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And there we see an 8 times speed, which to me signals that GG has been called. And Welcome to Rapture completes a very comfortable game. Again, getting to play the game he wanted to play, and Linx just not utilizing the time windows he had to do something about it.
To be totally honest, this was a bit of a civ win, and the first map, I think Japanese there would have been... I think Linx got greedy, not doing the best civ he had on the first map. Still, respect to both. I think Welcome to Rapture. I would love to see him make few army units and maybe do a scout or 2.
But the thing with Welcome to Rapture is, you know, he will respond when he has to respond. He will not respond when he has no reason to, and he's very disciplined at that. We saw in game 2, he responded to the middle aggression. He responded with camels, right? We saw in this game, he scouted the forward. He did respond. He will only respond when your enemy gives him a course to. Otherwise, he is quite happy to boom and build Imperial Age army. You cannot let him play that game. He will delay his timings, and we will see that he does not do particularly well under pressure in Castle Age, as game 2 demonstrated. But you have to take the onus to push the player. You cannot sit back and let him get away with booming, because he will destroy you with superior economy. We saw it game 1, we saw it here. And Linx had several opportunities in all of these games to do something about it. Game 2, he was still passive, but he did enough. Yes, Welcome to Rapture threw away his army needlessly and took himself out of the game there, which Linx was very fortunate to have. But again, execution, Jürgen. I think you've said it before, the bandwidth perhaps just isn't quite there the way he's playing right now to pull that off.
Well, if you have bandwidth challenges, you need to do something to offset it. There was absolutely no feudal aggression. I don't think I don't think Rapture is really able to do this build if he's getting pushed.
No.
But not one of the game he got pushed.
Yeah. Welcome to Rapture. If you think about bandwidth, right? He's not microing you. We saw how challenging his micro was, right, in those fights. What he relies on is a superior economy and beating you with numbers and composition. You know, that's where his strength is. If you deny him the ability to play the game he wants to play, you tax him, you challenge him, you force a reaction. You saw how game 2 is different. And on game 1 and 3 here, that opportunity wasn't given. He was able to play his game. He was able to pretty much chill out and boom. You know, his APM was going into his farm placements, not clicking his units around, whereas Linx was having to drastically think how to respond. And it really boils down to knowing your opponent, which I think Linx should have done here. and responding to where you know he's weakest. And unfortunately, he just didn't quite have, I mean, he might have had the vision, he didn't quite have the execution, which is a huge shame.
Yeah, yes, but let's be fair here. Rapture is a higher elo player. He had a clear game plan. He has practiced the maps. So, well, it was deserved wins. It was
sure.
not. None of the games were a total one-sided thing. The closest thing to a one-sided game was perhaps game 1. Welcome to Rapture didn't even break out a sweat in that game. I think in game 3 here he actually was slightly worried at 2 occasions, both when he won the water the first time and also when he saw the forward from.
Well, I
But
think
again, that forward, if
yeah.
Linx had gotten away with it, if that hadn't been caught by that fire ship, this would have been so different.
Well, if